Hey, I'm Beyer, and I'll be your instructor this semester for this online section of the history of television. I've taught this class in the past, and I've always really enjoyed talking television history and theory with students. This class is entirely online. It'll take place on Canvas, the LMS that Columbia College uses, and we will not have any specific meeting times or any in-person meetings at all throughout the entire semester. I am teaching a second section of this class, which is a hybrid, and in that section we are going to meet on Zoom every other Wednesday, weeks 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 14, and those Zoom sessions will take place Wednesday from 11 to 11:50 a.m. I am going to make these optional Zoom meetings available to people in this class as well, and that will be a place where you can ask questions of both me as well as classmates about anything that's causing you difficulty in the class, or specifically about some of our larger assignments. Again, those Zoom meetings are going to be entirely optional, but extra credit is available in this class. You may earn up to 40 points of extra credit, and I am going to award everyone 5 points for any Zoom meeting that they do end up attending. So you could earn 35 points if you're perfect attendance at the Zoom. I will spot that extra 5 so that you would get the maximum extra credit for the semester. So that might be something to think about, especially if you're struggling with the entirely online component of the class. All right, before I talk more about the class, I just want to quick introduce myself. As I said, my name is Allie. My pronouns are she, her, her. I'm also okay with they and them. I am a visual artist. I'm a painter and a printmaker, and I also do create moving images, but unlike you who are creating television programs or possibly movies, people from the cinema are also sometimes in this class. I create moving images more for a fine arts output, so you can find my usually pretty short moving images in fine art galleries for exhibitions. So it's a little bit different, but a lot of the technical aspects are the same, and I do enjoy discussing some of the tech as well as the history and theory, which is what this class is much more focused on. So this class will be entirely on Canvas, and there'll be 15 points available for our weekly work on Canvas itself. Every week there'll be a discussion forum that's worth 5 points per week, where you'll make your own post as well as replying to at least one classmate's post, and that will be worth 5 points. In addition to that, every week there'll be another 10 points. Sometimes it'll be an activity or a quiz, but often it'll be reflection essays. The reflection essays are 1 to 2 page essays where you discuss some aspect of television that I have prescribed for the assignment. One example is we'll be looking later on in the semester at the Cosby Show, and we'll be discussing what you think about Cosby's tarnished image lately, the last few years with the sexual assault allegations, and how that has impacted the legacy of the Cosby Show itself. So for something like that, these reflection essays, these aren't right or wrong answers. These are your opinions, and you're going to be expressing them to me in a 1 to 2 page essay. If you don't like writing, don't worry. You can also do reflection essays, much like I'm doing this video to say hello to you. You could just pull out your cell phone or your computer and make me an audio or a movie file where you make sure to discuss and still cover all aspects of the assignment. But if you want to have a little bit less written work in this class, that's entirely acceptable. There are 2 larger assignments throughout the semester that must be written, and the first one is the oral history assignment. This will be due week 8, and I often think of this as our midterm assignment. In this, you'll be interviewing 2 people. One will be between the ages of 18 and 35, and the other person will be 35 years or older, and you'll be comparing and contrasting the experiences that your interviewees share with you as you compile me a 4 to 5 page written assignment. In addition to the oral history paper due week 8, there's also a 7 to 10 page written paper due in this class week 14. However, this is an assignment we'll be working on together throughout the entire semester. Week 4, there'll be a proposal due. Week 6, we'll find our sources. Week 10, we'll actually have the draft for the final written. And week 14, we will get the paper itself completely done. And so those 2 larger assignments I want everyone to be aware of right here so that no one's caught off guard. And don't panic. I'll be here to help you along the entire process as we work on that. So that's the bulk of the course and the method that it'll be covered in. And again, make sure not to miss these weekly work on Canvas, because even missing just the discussion form, if you miss it all semester, that can really add up. And those are points that aren't too difficult to earn. So there'll be more about this in the syllabus, and don't worry, there'll be written assignment sheets for both of these larger assignments that I've just discussed. And I'm always available. If any of this is confusing as we progress throughout the semester, make sure to send me a note on Canvas or an email. I almost always get back to students within 24 hours. If it's over the weekend, especially a Sunday, I might take a little bit longer and not actually get back to you until Monday. But in general, 24 hours is the longest it should take me to get a hold of you. And if it's longer than that, assume that something happened to the email, and please resend it. That's very rare, though, that would happen. So again, I love television, I love TV history, and I'm looking forward to talking about this with all of you and getting to know all of you throughout this semester. Thank you.